Welcome back to Grammar Fundamentals for the SAT. This is Chapter 5, Lesson 33. Last time, we learned the principal parts of regular verbs. Today, we tackle the ones you have to memorize, irregular verbs. We've seen that regular verbs add ed for the past, like walk, walked, walked. An irregular verb does not. Instead, it changes its spelling. Swim, swam, swum. No ed anywhere. Because those changes are unpredictable, you simply have to memorize them. The good news is that the present participle is still regular. It just adds ing, swimming. So for irregular verbs, only the past and past participle are unusual. Everything else behaves normally. Like every verb, an irregular verb has four principal parts. The base form, fly. The present participle, flying, used with a be verb. The past, flew. And the past participle, flown, used with a helper like has. For a regular verb, the past and past participle would both just add ed. But irregular verbs break that pattern, flew and flown, which is exactly why the last two parts must be memorized. Here's the distinction the test hammers on: past versus past participle. The past form stands alone, with no helper. She swam yesterday. But the past participle always needs a helping verb: has, have, or had. She has swum. Now the classic errors. She has swam. That's wrong. Swam can't take a helper. And she swum. Also wrong. Swum can't stand alone. The rule is simple. If there's a helper, use the past participle, swum. If there's no helper, use the past, swam. Although irregular verbs are unpredictable, many fall into helpful families. One group changes I to a to you. Begin, began, begun. Another group goes to EW, then to own. Fly, flew, flown. And a few don't change at all. Cut, cut, cut. These patterns can jog your memory, but since irregulars are tricky, always double-check the verb you're using. Let's put it together. Reba has blank in this event many times. There's the helper, has. A helper means we need the past participle, which for swim is swum. So Reba has swum. Writing has swam would be wrong, because swam is the past form and can't follow a helper. Helper present, past participle, every single time. Let's practice. Choose the verb form that correctly completes each sentence. Check for a helping verb. Pause and try before I answer. Last year, she blanket in record time. There's no helping verb, so use the past form, swam. So the answer is swam. Today, Jane blank her favorite swimsuit to practice. No helper, and it's in the past, so use the past form, wore. So the answer is wore. She has blank that it brings her good luck. There's the helper has, so use the past participle, said. So the answer is said. Now pick the correct principal part of each verb. Remember, irregular forms don't take ed. Pause and try each. The past form of break. It's irregular, so not braked. The past form is broke. So the answer is broke. The past participle of swim. Past form is swam, but the past participle, the one with a helper, is swum. So the answer is swum. The past form of drink. Drunk is the past participle, the one with a helper. But the plain past form is drank. So the answer is drank. Let's bring it together. Irregular verbs don't add ed. They change their spelling, like swim, swam, swum. So you memorize them. Each still has 4 principal parts, and only the past and past participle are irregular. The present participle just adds ing. The crucial rule: the past form stands alone, while the past participle needs a helper, like has, have, or had. So has swam is wrong, but has swum is right. Great work! In Lesson 34, we'll use these forms to build the present, past, and future tenses.